Hi, welcome to my channel, Right to Learn. In this video, we are going to discuss how to create an SQL database in Microsoft Azure account. So first open your browser, type portal.azure.com, portal.azure.com and give your email. If you don't have an Azure account, you just click here create one. So I have shown you the entire process on how to create an Azure account. So I'll give you a link in the description. Please do watch that video before you proceed here and enter your password here. So this is a home page. After you sign into your Azure account, this page will appear. So for creating an SQL database, you can just click here and type and select SQL database and create. Otherwise, you just click here, you will get an option add, or just scroll down, you can get create SQL database. So I'm just going and adding a database. Click on add. So we are in free trial right now. So before creating a database, you need to have a resource group. So since I have not created any resource group, I need to create a resource group by clicking on create new. So you can give a name. So let me give a resource name BK resource and click OK. So the resource group has been created. Next, database details. Enter the database name. So let me give test as my database name. So see here you get some specifications how you need to give the database name. It should not match the special patterns and the length should at most 128. And after that you can create a server. So if you have an existing server, you can select from the list. Otherwise, you need to click on create new. So enter the server name. See, I have entered BK server. So this BK server has already been taken by someone. So I cannot give BK server. I need to give some other name. Let me give this BK server one. Yes, it is available. So next, you need to enter this server admin login. So BK server admin. Okay, this is available. And next, password. So the password must be at least 8 characters length and not more than 128 characters length, and it should contain some some special characters with number. So you need to match the criteria while you set the password. And next, confirm the same password. And please do remember this server admin and password because you need these credentials while you connect to the server. So these are useful everywhere while connecting the server in the SQL. And location you can choose east, south, central, west. So here I am selecting east US only and click OK. So my resource has been created and server has been created. So the resource group name is BK resource and server is BK server 1, which is located in East US. So East US is a data center name. So here I am selecting want to use SQL Elastic Pool. So I am selecting no. So if you want to know what is Elastic Pool, just click here. It will give the information. So please read which is there on the screen. And for computer and storage, so it is taking standard S0 and 10 DTUs, 250, which is 250 GB storage. So 10 DTU means it is database transaction units. You can configure. So in the configure, you can go up to 20 or 50, 200, 400, 800. The maximum is 3000 DTUs. So in DTUs you have basic, standard and premium. And let me select 20 DTUs here and click apply and go to networking. And in networking you have 3 connectivity methods: no access, public endpoint, private endpoint. So click here public endpoint and you can see what it is exactly. And for private endpoint also you can see the information present here. So I am here going with public endpoint. And next, additional settings. So select sample, or you can select backup. If you have already an existing database, you can just restore here. And here I am selecting sample. And next, review and create. So see here, it is giving the estimated cost per month. It is costing 1982 rupees per month. And here no need to pay here, because you have a free credit of 13,300 rupees per month. So this cost will be deducted from that free credit only. No need to pay once again if it is a free trial. And for pay as you go service, this cost will be automatically deducted. And click create. So initializing deployment. So it takes some time. Deployment in progress. So you can see the overview, inputs, outputs once it is done. So your deployment is underway. So you can see the status here. It takes few minutes. So see here, our deployment has been completed. So click on go to resource. So this is our test database. So here you can see the server name and few other details here. And remember, to connect to the database from SQL, you need to set the firewall rules. So go to set firewall and you need to add client IP. So here there are no IPs, right? This is my client IP. So I need to add here. Go to here, add client IP. So this is, you can give any name. So home. That's it. So you have added your IP successfully here. So if you have not added this client IP, you cannot log into the database. And click save. So updating set server firewall rules. So it has been successfully updated. Go back to home. So now if you go to SQL databases, previously it was nothing. There was nothing, right? Now there is one database called test database. There are few options where you can explore. So you can also change the DTUs after creating the database also by clicking configure option. So if you go to this configure, you will get this option where you can reconfigure the DTUs. Okay, so here I am setting it to 20 and apply. Suppose after creating a database, you want to see the admin name. Suppose you forgot your admin name, so you can just go here, scroll down, and under settings, properties. So in properties, see, this is your server name and this is the admin login. Okay, so this is how you create a database in SQL Azure. Okay, if you have any queries in creating a database in Microsoft Azure, please do comment below. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe for more videos and click on the bell icon to receive updates of my channel. Thank you.